Gemini, let's see what the month of August brings for you. All right. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, we're going to basically take one card and then develop your reading from there. And I'll be checking the time and looking at the camera just to make sure that nothing goes wrong. We have one more week of Mercury retrograde left or so. Stations direct on the 11th, and then there's another, I don't remember if it's like, it might be 8 or 9 days of post shadow. So just, keep going. Just keep swimming. All right, let's see. We're going to use tarot, the Housewives Tarot, and see what we get. All right, well, there's something. We have the Six of Cups, thinking about someone from the past. So the past is significant. Six of Cups is really pretty here. It's reminiscent of, childhood friends, nostalgia, relationships from the past, of course. It's also a card of reunions. Oh, there we go. And we have the 10 of Cups. That's beautiful. So in this remembrance, we're also thinking about a time when our family was happy, when we had spiritual harmony, peace, joy, bliss, emotional bliss. Maybe somebody's thinking about a beautiful dancing woman and a party. All right, let's see. We're just going to keep going, because this looks like it's flowing already. Oh, okay, right on my lap. The Chariot, major arcana. Chariot talks about determination, victory, willpower, actual travel, ambition, moving forward. And as you can see, these ladies they've got a can of tarot, they've got a can of risk, they've got a can of gain, choices, and look at this hoopty. Gorgeous. I grew up with those. I'm vintage. All right. Let's see what else we get. We're just going to keep going while it's good. Let's see. The Sun. Oh my gosh, Gemini. This is fantastic. All right. So we have 2 major arcana. All right. The Sun card talks about success. It's talks about completion. It's joy, it's clarity, it's vitality, it's absolute happiness. It's card 19. 9 and 1 is 10, and 10 is the 10 of Cups. Now we've got the Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles, let me just look at the time, talks about a new job for those of you that are looking for jobs, or a new area of study, or starting studying. This is a manifestation card. It's practical beginning. It's an opportunity that comes, and as you can see, the little boy, he's learning how to sling those dishes. He's working his way in a restaurant, or serving the family home, pretending like he is. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. All right, tell us a little bit more. Good for you, Gemini. I know that it's been rough. It's been rough for so many. It's been rough for a lot of us, right? But we just keep going. And then we will clarify. This is such a colorful deck. I love it. So Gemini, for the month of August. All right. We won't take those because they clumped out of there. We will take this one. Queen of Pentacles. Very nice, Gemini. All right, so Queen of Pentacles, a mother figure, a nurturer, a provider. Queen of Pentacles is abundance and nurturing, being resourceful, being very grounded, taking care of the home. Very good. That could be an earth sign that you're thinking about. If you're thinking about one, if you are not this Queen of Pentacles, just because you're an air sign doesn't mean that you, in the tarot, that you're not represented by any of the cards. Remember, we have 78 cards, 79 in the Hanson Roberts, to represent any number. Whoa. Okay. All right. Excellent. Oh my God. I'm going to freak out now. I'm going to freak out now for you guys. We have the star. If you don't understand tarot, you wouldn't know why this is so exciting. We have one, two, three major arcana of the wonderful kind. All right. Star card. That's card number 17. Talks about hope, talks about inspiration, healing, spiritual guidance, and having faith. Now we have the devil in reverse. Wow, 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 you guys. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 now. Devil in reverse. Excellent to see it that way. We don't want that ugly devil. We don't want that chocolate cake on our asses. No, we don't. We have a little bit of chocolate cake here and there. All right. Let's see what else we have. I hope you don't hear that phone ringing. The devil card talks about temptation, addiction, control, materialism, toxicity. I think that you have learned to heal with the star card and let go. Healing and spiritual guidance. Maybe you're tapping into your Christ consciousness. You're tapping into higher vibrations. You are healing. If you were looking for an answer to a question, the answer is yes. Have hope, have hope, have hope, okay? All right, let's check this out. I almost don't want to clarify. You know, I almost don't want to clarify, and we might not. It's so good. Why risk painting this? Not that the cards can do anything. They're just archetypes, most of them Jungian. All right. You could like to read Carl Jung. All right, here we go. Woo! Okay, anything else? Here's the Empress in reverse. Card number 3, creativity, nurturing, abundance, beauty, fertility in the reverse. Not good. This is a woman who sits on the couch all day, or the energy, the archetype of somebody who's just lazy, who's not nurturing, who's not creative, who's doing nothing. So seeing it in the reverse is excellent. Okay, so, whoa, gosh, wow. Oh my freaking, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Look, look, the star, the 6 of cups, 10 of cups, the chariot, the empress, the devil, the sun, page of pentacles, queen of pentacles, and the world. That just is crazy. So the world card, card number 21, talks about completion, travel, online presence if you have an online business, fulfillment, integration, integrating the shadow into the self. Excellent. Now, let me make sure that I get this out of the way. All right. As you go into the cosmic gold of constant evolution, you will transmute the base metal of life's experiences. All right, that's from the wisdom well. Now we're going to put the housewives tarot away, and we're just going to be very gentle about clarifying because honestly, I don't want to fuck it up. I want to leave it here. So we're going to be very careful about clarifying. So first, let's get an affirmation. I want to affirm this. We want this to be protected always by Saint Michael, the archangel who is with us now. All right, let me check this. All right. Boy, this is so good. This is so good, Gemini. Did I get them all? Let's just get these. All right. And we will choose one just at random. Whoa, okay, that one flew too. Everybody's flying. All right, I give myself permission to reject toxic behaviors or ideologies around love and romance. Yes, reject that heinous wench and whatever that represents for you. Sorry about that. I hope you don't hear that ringing. I thought I had everything muted as low as possible. And where are we going to go? We're going to get just a couple little tiny oracles. These are just channeled messages of my own. I do not want this going sideways, so we will not linger here. Every time, oh, damn. Devil in the energy, and it flew over here on the devil card. Something about in the morning, so you could be getting some good news in the morning. That goes very well with the sun card. And we got to be careful here. We don't want to mess this up. Not that we can actually do anything with the paper cards, but you know what I'm saying? Let's just be positive. All right, so it says an affair in the afternoon. I don't take that as any kind of debauchery, but maybe there is something that you get news of in the morning and you have to handle this affair in the afternoon. And let's just get one more and we'll move on to some zodiacal charms and statements and maybe some charms. Okay. Something about a coworker is significant with a back tattoo. Watch that person. I don't know what that means, but it made me feel uncomfortable as soon as I saw that. Let's get some charms for Joe. Okay. Careful. Watch it with whatever the coworker is. You keep to yourself. You remain professional at your job and what you do. Do not engage in whining, bitching, moaning, complaining, or indulging in gossip. When you hear it, you just let it go. Let them have at it if they want to be stupid, okay? All right, so we have dream. We have brave. We have family. The number 1 comes out. You are number 1. We have Cancer and Aries, and the letter O is highly significant. So there you go. Be brave and dream. You are surrounded by family. 10 of Cups, emotional satisfaction. Aries and Cancer, a water sign and a fire sign, and the letter O. So remember, the devil's in the details, and he sure is in that chocolate cake and in the energy. That is the past. We're releasing that. You've given yourself permission to reject toxic behaviors, okay? All right. Let's get some charms, and we're just going to kind of indiscriminately, who do I focus on to do this? Because I don't like to look. I have to detach. I'm going to focus on the star and the sun. All right, let's get something nice for you. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Saint Michael, thank you for protecting us. Maferefun, elegua, maferefun todos, maferefun babaluaye. All right. Slipped out of my fingers. Okay. I got the high-heeled shoe again. This keeps coming out. Chain. All right. Sometimes we have to break the chains. I have a snowflake, so something by the winter literally could be significant. We have a ship's wheel. Remember that you are the captain of your own ship. We have a little octopus. No. That's not an octopus. That's a jellyfish. Jelly or fish can be significant. It could just mean that you love the ocean. But I think, how about this? We're going to place a jellyfish over by the coworker with the back tattoo. We call that a tramp stamp where I come from. But remember that individual could sting you and cause you problems. And then we have a figure 8. This actually came off of a sweater of mine. I remember exactly which sweater and what was going on. It doesn't mean anything bad, but it looks like the infinity loop to me. So remember, you are fine. Everything looks golden for you in August, my friends. Take good care, and maybe something from when you watch this video in the morning, some kind of an afternoon affair, and watch that bitch or that dick right there. They're going to bring you trouble. Love you.
Maferefun, elegua.